Alright, well, we'll try this again. I was filming and it stopped. But anyways, I wanted to talk about home. Most of my life, I figured that home was outside of me, something I was searching for. And with a few trips to Texas and a couple songs I wrote about, thinking that that was going to be my home, and I went back down there, and Texas showed me that, no, I'm not your home. You are your own home, meaning I am home. I'm always home. Home is within. That feeling of love and security and comfort and all the good things that we're all out there searching for must come from within. It's an allowance within. It's the feeling. It's the feeling that we had when we were kids of going down a roller coaster and feeling that funny feeling within us. That's our life force energy. And I found through my travels that I've had these energy points blocked off most of my life, not allowing the divine to flow through me, because we are in a direct extension of source. And it is not something that you have to try and force, because when we do that, we're doing ourselves an injustice. It's more of allowing of being. It's more allowing of just knowing of who you are. It's getting to know who you are and becoming aware of how you feel. Becoming aware of how you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself. I went from working 8 days a week to 0. And that was a big change for me. You know, the gift of a concussion or traumatic brain injury, whatever you want to label it, you know, that shook me up. It shook me up hardcore. But what it did, it happened for me. It happened divinely orchestrated for me to release a lifetime worth of trauma, a lifetime worth of old thought patterns, old behavior patterns. It helped me identify where my behavior came from in the past, when I took the form of an alcoholic or an addict or whatever label you want to choose. I was always searching outside of me for the next thing, the next person, the next experience, to feel that gratification, to feel good. And all I was doing was burying myself and putting mask over mask over mask on me, putting myself in a box that I didn't belong, further wandering away from my true self, that inner child, that light being that I am. You know, we're here to turn our pain into purpose. We're here to let it all go. We're here to forgive. We're here to remember that we all have a divine purpose, and that it's not going to look like your best friends or your wife or your husband or your child or whoever. We all have individual journeys, and they're very special as far as I'm concerned. So it's time to allow ourselves to be. It's time to allow ourselves to let what no longer serves us fall away. People, places, things, experience, memories. You know, you think of your computer or your camera or your phone, it gets full of all this stuff that it's holding and it can't operate. We are the same way. We are the absolute same way. Allowing ourselves to get rid of what no longer serves us allows us to let what is supposed to be in our lives come to us. Anytime you force something, it runs away. Like if you're trying to catch an animal or whatever. I think the supreme goal for this journey of enlightenment is to allow and listen and be and create. Start to create what you want. Where attention goes, energy flows. Dr. Joe Dispenza. That we're wiring our brains. If we're constantly out there watching what's going on in the media and the whole world, and we're taking it in, it's becoming us, and it becomes our reality. We are incredible beings with incredible powers that can move mountains with our mind. The faith is the knowing that you're on the right path, that you're in the right place at the right time. If things keep repeating in your life, different faces, different places, but it's the same, that's a good indicator that it's time to take a look at your thought pattern and your feeling pattern and what you allow. You know, I'm at the point in my life where if it doesn't set my heart on fire, I'm not doing it. Sure, we can try different things, but it's not what we see, it's not what we hear, it's not what we touch, it's what we feel. That is the key. That's what I think, like Neville Goddard spoke about with the law of assumption. You know, Bob Proctor talked about raising your vibration and making a decision and believing that decision and following this, how it feels, and going towards it. It doesn't matter. You create your own economy. You know, we're all creators. No matter what. If we're artists or musicians or design clothes or garden or cook or you name it. We're all creating all the time. And we're co-creating with the universe. And I've noticed as I've chosen myself, meaning my happiness, meaning my care, meaning my rest, meaning my music or my painting, that the universe conforms to that. Like Ralph Emerson Waldo said, infancy conforms to nothing, meaning a screaming baby will get fed or changed or whatever it needs. We're the same way with the universe. If we stand in our truth and we stand in our conviction and we know that moving forward that we get to create anything we want. One of my favorite analogies, I don't have a canvas in front of me, but a blank page. Every day, any moment of any day, given time or space, no matter where you are, what you're doing, where you've been, it doesn't matter. You can choose right now to wipe it clean, write a new life, or paint a new life, or build a new life. And don't let this time thing get a hold of your head. Time and space are an illusion. It's a fabric. It's an energy. We're not running out of time. We need to take the time and allow ourselves the rest, the meditation, the mindfulness. Become aware of your thoughts and your feelings towards yourself. Because I'll tell you right now, one person in alignment with themselves is a lot more powerful than a million who aren't. And that's an Abraham Hicks quote. Go forth with your day. Go forth with your night, wherever you're at in the world. Knowing that you're right where you're supposed to be. And if you don't like where you're at and you don't like what's going on, take an inventory. Write down what you like, what you don't like. Become aware of your patterns and thoughts and your actions. And start to make those changes. And you make them up here and within here first. just know that you are always home. And it's about allowing that feeling to rise within you. That comfort, that love, that security, it's all within you. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, let me know where you're from. Hit the subscription button. Send this to somebody who might find this interesting or useful. Give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys soon.